Hi friends, very good morning to all. Today I am going to explaining about electric conductivity. This topic comes under the free electron theory of semiconductor and superconductivity unit. So it is a small derivation. So before going to derive the electric conductivity, what is electric conductivity? What is the symbol? So all of you know about the resistivity and resistance. Resistance is the opposite flow of current. And what is conductance? It is the reciprocal of resistance. What about conductivity? So first you have to know about the resistivity. It is the constant for a given material. So it also opposes the flow of current, that is constant, that is resistivity. Its symbol is rho. What is conductivity? That is represented by sigma. It is a reciprocal, sigma reciprocal of resistivity. So all of you know about that one. So what is electric conductivity? It is the ability to carry the current in a conductor or a given material. It measures how much of electric current can carry the current in a conductor. That is the electric conductivity. So now you have to derive that equation. So all of you know that in basic, that is, if you apply electric field in a conductor, let us assume it is a conductor, applying the electric field or by connecting the battery positive terminal here and negative terminal, the electric field will be set up, and electrons are drifted towards the positive terminal of the battery. That drift velocity, average velocity of the electron move towards the positive terminal of the battery. That drift velocity, electron move in the positive direction or positive terminal, it is opposite to the electric field. So what is relaxation time? That symbol is tau. Drift velocity we can call it symbol Vd. So tau is the average time interval between successive collision between the electron and positive ions in the atoms, or ions are a positive charge of the in the atom. So first I am going to derive, when you are applying the electric, there is a force, that is F is equal to charge into electric field. So F is equal to the charge, here is electron, that's why minus E in small e into capital E. I compare this in the help of Newton's second, that is force is equal to mass into acceleration. Instead of F I can use mass into acceleration, that's why MA is equal to, I put here minus E into capital E. So A is equal to minus E capital E divided by M. So I write in this equation in the differential form. For example, dx divided by dt, that is, we can write it as a velocity. Dx square divided by dx square x divided by dt square is equal to a. So instead of, I can use this a in the form of differential, that is d square x divided by dt square is equal to minus e capital E divided by m. Now I am going to integrate this equation with respect to dt, integrating with respect to dt. Automatically this integrative will be, write it as a dx divided by dt is equal to, here is a constant minus e small e capital E divided by m, these are the constant. Atomic integration of dt will be t. Okay, this is the equation. Next, if the mean free path, that is distance between successive collision is, so what is the distance covered? That distance is lambda and its velocity is u, so time is tau. That's why the basic formula for velocity is u is equal to displacement, that lambda divided by tau, here time is tau. So atomic cross multiplication time successive collision tau is equal to lambda divided by u. This is the equation. Next, the time interval between successive collision tau is equal to lambda divided by u. When u is the velocity along the x-axis, the average velocity between two successive collision, average velocity. That's why we can use, instead of dx bar, average velocity divided by dt is equal to 1 divided by tau integration from 0 to tau. We don't know about what is the velocity average velocity, that's why 0 to 2, and minus E capital E divided by m into t into delta t. Here you are going to integrate it. That's why when you are integrate this value, automatically 1 divided by 2 is 1 divided by 2 constant term, that is minus C capital E divided by m into integration of 0 to 2 t. Here is the symbol, we can use it as a or t, and integration of dt. It will be 1 divided by 2 minus E capital E divided by m. Integration of dt will be in the form of x raised to n. Integration, that will be x raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. That's why here there is a 1 will be there in upper. That's why in the form of this equation it will be t raised to 2 divided by 2. When you are applying the lower term and upper term, it will be 1 divided by, here is 2, 1 divided by 2, and remaining term, here is a tau square, that's one of the tau is cancelled. That's why minus E minus into E capital E divided by m. Okay, and there is a one of the tau is remains, so one of the tau is cancelled. So dx bar divided by dt will be like that. Okay, so next I take as the current density. So here I use the current density or current, that is I. So when current flowing in a conductor, it is right in the form of minus n number of electron. N is the number of electron per unit area, n into small e dx bar divided by dt. So we can use drift velocity instead of dx bar divided by dt, average velocity of electron. That's why dx divided by dt or dx bar divided by dt. Okay, next I put the value of dx bar value. Here is the dx bar value. That's why minus n into e dx bar value is into E capital E tau divided by m into there is a 2. So automatically it will be, already is the minus and again is the, here is minus, it will be plus. That's why here E, that's E square capital E lambda divided by 2mu. Here tau value, already we know that tau value. Look at here, lambda divided by u. Instead of tau we can use lambda divided by u. So this is the expression. Next I compare this equation in the form of kinetic energy, because when the electron is flow, which kind of energy it will be exerting, that is kinetic energy. So potential energy will be 0. So that's why kinetic energy expression you already know that 1 by 2 m u square. Okay, or here we can use v square, or we can also use u square, initial velocity. And I compare this in the form of gas equation, kinetic theory of gas, that is 3 by 2 k into t. K is the Boltzmann constant, T is the absolute temperature. Next m u square is equal to 2 to get cancelled. That's why this is 3 kt. Okay, next I put this equation, previous equation, that is current equation. Here current equation already know that I is equal to, that's why I is equal to 1 by 2 n e square capital E lambda into u divided by 3 kt. Here mu square. Okay, next this will be 2 into 3, that is 6. So 6, here is a kt, and applying n e square e lambda u. This is a current formula, that is n e square e lambda u divided by 6 kt. Note this equation. Next, current density equation in the form of electric conductivity, that is I is equal to sigma into E. If you want this equation, please refer current electricity chapter in PUC secondary, this equation and also this equation. Look at it, this equation. I is minus NE D. Here is a VD, drift velocity, very different. We can use dx divided by dt. Okay, this equation. So next I put this equation, current equation, that is already know I value, put here, that is sigma into E. In this equation we get n e square lambda E lambda u divided by 6 kt. Next here E get cancelled, so we get the electric conductive equation, that is n e square lambda u divided by 6 kt. So we get the sigma value. Here is the current value. Next, this result is according to with the Ohm's law, conductivity of metal in independent of the electric field. So here not any electric field parameter, that's why it does not depends upon electric field and is constant at a given temperature. So this value is constant at a given temperature. If V is applied, that is V is a potential difference is applied to the metallic conductor of length L, then the electric field will be. So all of you know about the electric field and potential difference relation in previous class, that is E is equal to potential difference V divided by length. Is the length of the conductor, V is the potential difference, E is the electric field setup when we are applying the potential difference. So next I put this value, that is current formula already know, I is equal to n e square lambda u divided by 6 kt. Here is the equation, already I told that right here n e square lambda u divided by 6 kt, but I didn't write E value. Already we know that E value, that is E value is V divided by L. Next I write n e square lambda u divided by 6 kt value, already we know, that is sigma. So instead of this value I can use sigma. Okay, next divided by, here is a L, so L into here is potential difference V. Next we all are know about the resistance is depends upon directly depends upon length of the conductor, inversely proportional to area, and resistance is equal to resistivity will be comes, that is constant term, resistivity rho L divided by A. Next this resistivity is inversely proportional to conductivity, that is conductance is equal to 1 divided by resistivity. So here is the numerator term, that's why R is equal to 1 divided by sigma will become. Here is the length as it is, area. Instead of area I can use 1 meter square, that's why if I put one value, the value is remains constant, that's why R is equal to L divided by sigma. So I put here. So next finally it equation will be V divided by R. How we get this one get, that is V as it is sigma divided by L. Okay, sigma divided by L because of resistance value. R we can put here, sigma is goes here, automatically R will come here, automatically I taken it as V divided by R. So this is the final expression. Next, by Ohm's law, that is current is directly proportional to voltage. If your voltage is increased, automatically current will be increased. That is the current in according to conductor is directly proportional to potential difference V, which is Ohm's law. So finally we get this expression. So it is very important. This finally we get the electric conductivity expression. Do you have any queries or doubts in regarding about this topic? You can ask me. Thank you for watching this video. I will send you the PDF notes. We can easily get through that PDF file. Thank you so much.